My name is Holly Gauger. I am taking the Behavioral Consultation SPCE 610 class in the fall of 2024. Today we are discussing multiple stimulus without preference assessments. And the purpose of these assessments is to identify reinforcers for people we serve. The first thing that we would do in this sort of assessment is talk to the caregivers, especially if the person that we're serving is a child and we're doing an assessment with food. I like to specifically do this and have this conversation because biggest reason allergies. Some people don't like their children having candy, and some people strictly feed their children organic items. There could also be religious factors to take into consideration. I am going to just I'm going to model the assessment for you, and I am then going to go over the results of the assessment. So when we are doing this sort of assessment, I wouldn't be wearing a curvy shirt. I would be dressed more plain and limit distractions. I would, if I was doing an assessment on a younger kiddo, I would be as close to them as possible, likely at a table close to the floor, if not on my knees or on a chair close to the floor, diagonal to them, just to be close to them and limit distractions. I wouldn't have anything else on the table. I would have my something to cover all of the items that we are trialing. And I would have my data collection sheet right next to me to collect data, not too much moving my body or taking the kiddo's attention off of what we're trying to do here. I'm also going to allow the child to enjoy the items that they're picking. So the data collection chart looks like this. The items that we are trialing with Abby are goldfish crackers, fruit snacks, cheese balls, pretzels, M&Ms, animal crackers, and tortilla chips. I already completed 3 days, and I'm going to model this assessment with the last day, and then I'm going to tally up the results and explain to you how you conclude the highest preferred items, the moderately preferred items, and the lowest preferred items. And keep in mind that we may be finding highly preferred items. We cannot conclude from this assessment that they are reinforcers until we trial them in practice, and they just might be highly preferred items. So I have my paper here, and I have the kiddo pretty close to me. I'm using cards. I don't have all of these items in the house. So, hi, Abby. Pick one. That's yum yum. One. Goldfish crackers. Yum yum. Pick one. Which one do you want? Looking. 1, 2, 3. You don't want this? That's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Pick one. Throw this one on the floor. Pick one. We couldn't pay any attention to that one. So what I also like to do with the placement of the items is I like to move them around to make sure that the kiddo's not picking them just because they're in a specific place. I don't know if that would be that they're just closer to them or they're right-handed. They just like to pick stuff on the right. Kind of limits bias in this. So for the first date, we had the first picked item was B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. C. Is 6. I'm just going through and doing a quick calculation of these, and I'll explain to you how you get the calculation as soon as I do it. Okay. So what we're doing here is we're going to start with item A is goldfish, and we're going to go through each day. And on day 1, item A had 2. Item A was picked second. On day 2, item A was picked second. Day 3, item A was picked first. Item A was picked second on day 4. So I added 2, 2, 1, 2. That total comes to 7. So I go through and I calculate that for each of the items listed, A through G. And at the bottom here, we're looking for the highest preferred, the moderately preferred, and the lowest preferred. So the highest preferred is going to be in this trial, item F, which was animal crackers. The moderately preferred items, which was right behind that with 25, was pretzels. D. And then the lowest preferred item was fruit snacks, which is item C. The lowest preferred item is the highest preferred item. The lowest preferred items, highest summed trial numbers. So that just means that that one was picked first. That means every single one of these days, this kiddo either picked this item first or second, and the first day, fruit snacks was item B. Abby picked that item first. Day 2, Abby picked it first. Day 3, Abby picked it second. Day 4, Abby picked it first. So that's her highest preferred item. That is about the gist of how you do it at MSWO. And I hope that all makes sense.